Hi everyone and welcome back. Just a quick update for the cryptos today. I will give you a bigger stock market update later today, but I think it's a while I make any crypto updates here, so I thought it might be interesting for you because we see some movements on the crypto market. And yeah, but before we jump in, please hit the like and subscribe button. As always, it's the best way how you can support me here to grow this channel, and it's absolutely for free. And yeah, many thanks in advance, and let's jump in. Yeah, I will start here with Bitcoin. I think the last time we talked about the potential rejection here at the 82,377. So that's a 100% of this ABC structure here. And I told you, I think, weeks or month ago in February, when we started this move here, we want to see 5 ways up. To indicate that we might have or may find a bottom here. But as I told you here, this structure here was clearly corrective, and I said, okay, either we break down directly or we get another push here. So we have a B wave here, and this is potentially a C wave with a 5-way structure to the upside in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was pretty much in line because as you can see here, the length of the A wave down to the B wave, it's exactly the 100% extension at 82,377, and we got rejected at 82,819. So yeah, it was pretty much expected that we get here the rejection. And now the question is, okay, what is this move telling us? And I think the last time I told you, if we break here below the 33,801, we have the confirmation that we are testing the orange support here. And we have to observe the structure here. Is it corrective, or do we get a 5-way structure down? Because in a corrective fashion, something like an A, B, C here in white, would indicate that we potentially get an A, B, C in a B wave, and testing later on in a 5-way structure down into the C wave of the larger B wave here in white, the orange support box. But as you already see, I'm counting this move here in yellow as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment. That's my preferred scenario. And therefore, this opens the door for a 1-2 setup to the downside. And this, puts the yellow count, in my opinion, into the focus. And therefore, I'm looking for an even deeper pullback that requires that we're breaking below this support box here and breaking below the last swing low here at, I think, 60,000. Yeah, pretty much. So let's zoom out. And if we take, I did it already. So I'm counting the whole move here to the downside as an A, B, C in a larger A wave, and this was potentially a larger B wave here in yellow. I know it's a little bit messy here, but I think you get the point. It's a larger A wave, B wave, and if we then measure the length of the A wave, go to the top of the B wave, and then the 100% extension, so the target for the C wave is here at the 100% extension, and that's at 39,307. So yeah, but that would require that we're breaking here these lows. If we break this low here, we have further confirmation. At the moment, we have to observe the structure here. I mean, this could still develop into a three-wave structure, back into the three-wave structure. How could it look like? I mean, let's say this one here at the moment is a five-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for a five-wave structure, the price should stop here, and then we get an ABC up, and then it is a ABC to the downside. But it's also possible that we saw something like an ABC. This is a really shallow B wave top here. And now we see the C wave down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's morphing into a larger ABC and is testing this lower support. And then we get a larger B wave bounce. Possible. But at the moment, definitely not preferred, especially when we, as I showed you here on the larger time frame, especially when you see the structure here, A, B, C, that's a clear three-way structure. A, B, C, and this is potentially a B wave. Therefore, we're expecting now the C wave to the downside. I can tell you the positive part here is this is clearly a three-way structure, and we got potentially here the B wave, and therefore this C wave should find, yeah, should find the bottom here in this region, and from there on we have to take it level by level. But if we reach this area here, I would watch out for a five-way structure to the upside in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have a first signal that we potentially find a bottom here, and then we would look for a three-way structure to the downside in a wave 2, and this would be a nice entry opportunity, and then we can expect higher prices. But at the moment, the trend remains clearly down, and we have to observe the structure or the test here of the orange support box. But at the moment, everything is running as expected. So Bitcoin is following the roadmap pretty clear here. And yeah, this blue lines, yeah, this is something I told my members in the community. This is the time zone where I'm expecting yeah, a bottom, and that's pretty much in the line with the price structure at the moment. If we see the C wave to the downside, maybe in the first week of October till the end of October. But measuring the time is actually not possible, but I compared the previous bear cycles, the lengths of the previous bear cycles, yeah, and put that to the current structure, and yeah, it's currently pointing to the first week, yeah, maybe the end of the week, last week of October, but let's see. It's just fun to watch it, so I don't take it too serious, but if history repeats, maybe we find a bottom here. So I'm just tracking it for myself. But the most reliable data is still the price action. So therefore, the trend remains clearly down, and my preferred scenario is in yellow here. And next levels to watch is between the 70,537 and the 62,238. All right, then let's jump to Solana. Yeah, I mean, now pretty much in line with Bitcoin. I'm still giving the Solana the chance here to test the, I think I have to adjust. No, A, B, C. Oh, yes. Yeah, to test here or to break through the $100 level. But I would count this move then still as a B wave bounce. At the moment, I'm expecting here in orange at least one more low into the fifth wave. Maybe afterwards another 4-5 pattern, and that would be, yeah, potentially in line with the C wave on the Bitcoin chart at the moment here. Yeah, it's a clearly corrective structure. This is what I'm telling you since February, pretty much the same as on Bitcoin. A, B, C to the upside, potentially A, B, C down, A, B, C up. Therefore, three-way structures here, so it's potentially a larger W, X, Y. So we have three-way structures in the subwaves. And yeah, pretty complex here. But we couldn't make it above the $100 mark. Therefore, I told you in the last updates, as long as we're trading below the $100, the trend remains down. And I'm expecting at least one more low. And at the moment, when I compare it to the Bitcoin chart, yeah, I'm expecting here my preferred scenario is in orange, where we see at least a break below the 67,000, maybe into the low $50 region, and then we should see a corrective move potentially again into the larger fourth wave, and afterwards one more low into the larger fifth wave, but we have to take it level by level. At the moment, the support is holding here. So therefore, we could still give the structure the chance that this one is an A wave, A, B, C down in a B wave, and that we see then a test here or a break through the $100 mark, maybe to the $115. But yeah, as I told you, my preferred scenario is still in orange here because it's pretty much in line with the Bitcoin chart, with the yellow structure there, where we're expecting the C wave down. And therefore, yeah, I'm looking here for a break of this support here, white support box, with one more low into the fifth wave of the C wave here. And that we might see another 4-5 pattern to the downside. This could bring the price easily into the $30 or $20 region, maybe. Yeah, only because crypto here got, I don't know how many percentage we lost here from the all-time high. We can measure that. It's now, yeah, we went down 77%. And if you think we can't make another, or let's take here the length to the current price, it's 72. And yeah, we can make easily 50% to the downside again, or even more, maybe into the $20 region. Yeah, it's again 74% again. And if you think it's not possible, I can tell you that's definitely possible. If you compare here, for example, the last cycle, we went down, let's take this length here, 90% to the downside, and then we made another 70% from the same level here. So, or 68 anyway. So in the crypto sector, I can tell you it's definitely possible to drop again 50 or 70% after a 80% drop. So therefore, I don't see any setup here to the upside. The trend remains strongly down. My ideal target here for this current trend is at $39. From there on, I would look for reactions to the upside. At the moment, the trend remains clearly down. So I hope that helps. So levels to watch is the $100 mark for the upside reaction, but even then, I would label it as an B wave bounce. And breaking below the 67,000, breaking below this white support box is the first indication we're breaking down. And then I would look here for the low $50 region, maybe lower into the $40 region. And then we have to take it level by level, as always. But at the moment, the trend remains clearly down. All right, then let's jump to the last crypto coin I'm tracking here, also in my community, because we made some really nice trades the last week. And it's the only crypto I'm currently holding. I have some positions left on Solana and Bitcoin, but really I sold over 90% last year already. And yeah, I bought, where is it? Hype. I show you the chart here. In March. Yes, it was. I'm here on the daily. Yeah, it was the 4th of March. Let's check it in the community so you get an idea, because I'm posting here on pretty much every trade. It's a long time ago. Yeah, I made a lot of updates here on Hype, because in my opinion it's the only crypto coin would make sense to buy at the moment, or not at the moment, but in that moment when I bought it. Yeah, by Hype here, it was the 4th of March. I'm starting to buy Hype in the current price region. If the price is pulling back, I will add a little bit more in the white support, but I'm planning to hold the coin for more than 1 year, but will be flexible depending on price action. Let's see if it's really the Binance killer. Yeah, it's considered the Binance killer. Anyway, so from a tactical point of view, it was in this region a potential 1-2 setup. And yeah, I got the feeling the price is taking the direct move to the upside here. So I was I took a first position here, and my plan was to buy in below the $30 region. I posted that in my community here. Yeah, and took the trade, and now we are at 73,000, so it's more than 100%. So we made exactly 130% at the moment. And yeah, let's jump onto the higher target. So I'm expecting here a test of at least of the $100 level. Maybe so the overall target is here. So no hopium, it's just a mathematical projection. It's above, or at least the $255, but that's just pure speculation at the moment. But it's a mathematical projection from the larger 1-2 setup here. And the ideal target for this third wave would be the 255. But yeah, anyway, but if you don't want to miss out any trades here, something like Hype or on the stock market, or you're interested in Bitcoin trading, I'm doing some scalping sometimes, so I will show you. Then yeah, check out the WAP link in the descriptions down below. With the code FREE90 you get 90 days for free. You can check out my community here for free. If you can join or leave whenever you want. And yeah, we have a small community here at the moment. I'm updating also here. Every Sunday you get a forecast for the main events of the upcoming week. Here's a deep dive with company news and what you can expect on each day. This is a quick overview. What is the hottest day of the week? For example, here you just jump in the conclusion. You see, okay, where you see this fire here, the US jobs report. So the Friday is the main event of the week. And then you get an idea, all right, we can expect more volatility on these days, or you're interested in some specific stocks. I will give you a quick fundamental overview for the upcoming week. And yeah, on each Sunday you get this report for free as a premium member. And also I'm trading here. For example, last week we made some trades on Hype. Yeah, it started here. I think we had the first, yeah, that was the first trade. Then I made a second trade. And in the end, we made for a Saturday with low volatility. Oh, yeah, almost so pretty much 225. So it was a pretty yeah, I mean, it was pretty volatile for a weekend, but that was actually here only on hype. And if you don't want to miss this trade, yeah, check out the WAP link down below. I sent it another setup here later the day because I could identify head and shoulders pattern, for example. And when we jump on to the next, it played out. And yeah, you could actually trade it. I had an order here at the 67. And I think, yeah, unfortunately, my order didn't fill it because of 3 or 4 cents. I mean, that happens, but the setup played out so far. So for everyone who took the trade, I'm telling you where you could. That's not financial advice. Set your stop losses. But anyway, I just want to show you that I'm show here my trades, really transparent, and it's, I think, a really good deal for you if you want to try it out for 90 days with the code FREE90. All right, let's jump back here onto the chart. And at the moment, my ideal target for this, you see this white wave 5 is at 74,000. I don't know why I say 1,000. I'm still on the Bitcoin chart, but it's $74.78. And in an extended version, we can extend here till the $89. But I'm expecting here a topping structure. Maybe we test the $80 next. So the next level to watch is definitely here the $80 mark. And then we have still this support left here for the 4th wave. And the critical support, that's the, we have to adjust the support here a little bit because the price went up and the support is going to the upside with the price. So, yeah, critical support is at the moment at the $53.37. And yeah, that's the support actually here for the larger wave 4. And yeah, at the moment, the price is following the roadmap pretty nice. Therefore, I'm expecting at the moment, yeah, a test of the $80 mark. And if we get rejected in this region, that would be ideal. And I would look for a 3-wave structure down. This could be a pretty deep pullback here. But as long we hold this white support box, the idea for another 4-5 pattern to the upside into the larger 3rd wave, yeah, it's expected. And after that, we should see another 4-5 pattern to the upside to complete the C wave here to the upside. But at the moment, as always, we have to take it level by level. At the moment, the trend remains clearly up. But I'm expecting here pretty soon some kind of a topping structure. But as you can see, hype is really hyped. And the trend remains up. I'm expecting here higher prices as long as the support holds. And yeah, on the fundamental side, I mean, it's a technical analysis. You get a technical analysis here on this channel. I can give you a fundamental update in the community. But my opinion is, yeah, Hyperliquid is one of the coins which could perform in this current, let's say, bear market pretty good compared to the, yeah, other cryptos or compared to the whole crypto market. It's technically looking good, and they have also really good, yeah, news or fundamental news. But yeah, let's see how this plays out in the future. But I just want to mention here that I'm pretty optimistic here on the Hyperliquid chart, and expecting higher prices. Yeah, I hope that helps. And yeah, as I already mentioned, I don't know, 2-3 times, check out the WAP link down below, and please like and subscribe. and see you later for the stock market update. Bye bye.